Hello and welcome back to another episode of Monster Train. My name is Hyken. This is the blind playthrough where we're trying to go all the way up to Covenant level 25. And today we are playing Umbra plus the Melting Remains. And I thought if we're going with Umbra, might as well take Penumbra, the guy that slaps quite hard. And we could try to reform him. So let's see how this goes. Alright, so we are starting with the Seraph that cleanses half of the stacks. Damage and morsels, reform, and a bit of delayed ember. We're going with a trample this time, and X cost cards get +3. That seems like a very, very good start. We must start on the top floor. Luckily, Trample will make a lot of those things easier for us. Okay. Get the extra funds. Fantastic. Still stay alive, we can't heal immediately. Deals 3 damage in the back line. Block, and that way we're going to be okay. Train Servant can get there and put a little bit of this in there. And a bit of that, and we're good. Kill backline. Put Train Servant back in. And we're good. Let's get Space Prism because we will need that with Trample. Let's get a Multi-Striker. And let's get a couple of good units. Shadow Eater is a decent tank. Could put him and a Morsel Maker on the bottom floor and basically just let them deal damage. We let him come in. See, this here and this here would be very strong as a combination. At the same time we're upgrading and we're removing a Train Steward. So we got a really good tank. Just need to find a Morsel Maker to feed him. And then we should be okay. Trample here. And we're good. That gives us the extra 50 gold to not miss it out. Space prison here. More damage there. And we're good. Burnout 3. That's almost enough to kill him. And Penumbra would come back with Burnout 1. Just gotta hope that we will get a resurrection card next turn. Not exactly a resurrection card. We lost 30 on the Spire. Strong start, but this one not so strong. Any X card should be good because of our X plus 3, so Mind Collapse it is. We got Draft. Whiplash goes very well together with that. This here could be another win condition. Bounty Stalker is good, but so is the Crucible Collector. We already have a tank, so we don't need a second one. I think a couple of improvements. Whiplash for 0 spell would be good, and we need higher health just to stay in the run. Hellhorned consumable card could be anything with rage. Awoken could be healing. Melting Remnants could be card draw. Could be Burnout. And Burnout for him is important. We don't really have a great way other than Whiplash to deal with it at the moment. Of course, we could always resurrect him. But that's the only thing that we could do. Decent card, but yeah. They are better. If I had to permafrost something, it would be likely that card, but then again, we need Whiplash and we need it often. Get him in, kill all of them. That into space prism into... Oh, wow. Good, Bounty Hunter stays there. We're going to stay up here. There's a kill. Very good. Fantastic. So let's use this. So we do have extra funds available as and when needed. Still need to kill the bounty stalker. The reason why I'm doing this is we want him to get the +8 upgrades as often as possible. If possible, I would like to get Endless on him, and then he will become really, really, really strong. Okay, Mr. Penumbra. We can still slot you in here. Very good. Thank you, and more of that. $168 points, that's a decent amount of hit points. Alright. I think thanks to the bounty hunter we might be okay. Was trying to squeeze out one more kill for the bounty hunter. This is great because X+3. Multi-strike there would have been wonderful as well. Not quite a morsel maker, but a morsel master. So that isn't too bad. I mean, consume would be great. So the space prism, the wax and spike wouldn't be bad either. Like that's 12 attack power and burnout for everyone. Duplicating that would be very, very tempting. On the other hand, I'm still looking for a front morsel master, morsel maker. Now we need a morsel maker, not a morsel master. And we need to remove stuff from the deck, not put more into it. Adding more trample. I need extra gold. All right. Okay, Bounty Stalker will die. That's intended. Nice to kill there. What else? This would have been helpful. It's okay, we're still getting it up here. And just a little bit damage. Nothing crazy. Shouldn't have given that, should have used the draft up here and then immediately gotten the +10 and 2 burnout. Now I need to reform him, which will take a while. These two are a decent team. I still need to continuously feed them with morsels. All right. Unfortunately, not seeing an option to get him back into the game. Okay, damage shield, rage, and ember drain, that's exactly what we need. cleanup plus an artifact. I think we're taking this side. Train steward, thank you. This is nice. This is nice, but do we have enough draw? We're very seldomly... I shouldn't say that. Sometimes we couldn't play all of it at the beginning. Because this bad boy costs 2. On the other hand, this is so good as well. Apply 2 damage shield for the first friendly unit every turn. That's great. Extinguish ability trigger an additional time. Oh, that would be good. When you play a random card, I mean, this is really good. When you play a unit, a random card is getting to 0. And we're from time to time playing units, and that would just be a bonus. We're fighting without spikes. Fortunately, we don't have a lot of healing, and there's just no point in that. $75 gold gone. All right. Give me that bounty stalker. We're starting with you. Thank you. And that's a kill right there. And that's another kill. Okay, I'm thinking she will have a couple of attacks. Penumbra essentially is eating a lot of those. Super stealth attacks. Burnout into prolongation into bam. Yeah, that's GG. Just look at that 145 points of damage. We'll take another damage shield 2 rage and ember drain. I think that super powerful consume trample is also great. Cleaning up the deck even more. One of these need to go. And one of these need to go. We still have a lot of Resurrection 4 in there. In terms of holdover, which card would be exceptionally good? I mean, this here would be fantastic. Making this for free is also great, because that's like a last stand type of card. Good, end of turn. Put this in here. Put this in there. Kill one of these guys. Put this in there. We're going to kill him by ourselves, I think. There we go. Killed into... Should have used Space Prism down here, by the way. But he will die next turn, and then that would be another plus 16. Alright. End of turn. Good. No leaks. We do have a lot of damage. And the holdover version here works great so far. So we put you in. Get another unit. This guy only has burnout 1. Put you back in and we're ready to go. Oh yeah, baby. Endless could be nice on the assassin. Who else could use endless? I think this isn't bad either, because I believe burnout is a debuff, and that means if we're resurrecting Penumbra with this card, we could like fully let him continue fight for a long period of time. What do we want to duplicate as a card? I think Space Prism is super good. Wiglish isn't bad either. I mean, this year is hard to argue to not take. That's too weak. We're not killing anything with it. And we got 4 resurrections. I would like to keep them. I think we can take this out because we do have the 2 holdover versions now. 170 hit attack. That is crazy. Penumbra is a beast. I think we can manage enemies on all floors. Oh, when they explode, they deal damage. Okay, understood. Well, that changes things a little bit. Very good, let's go. I don't like leaks. And we're a little bit low on damage. That's the problem. Good, we're managing that. But this here isn't managed super well. More leaks incoming. And this is unfortunately just 20 extra damage every turn that we're getting from the holdover. Finally, we have stopped the bleeding. The question is it too little too late? Definitely putting everything in you. Good, even if this applies burning, it doesn't matter. Damage shield, ember drain, everything. Good. This is nice because X plus 3. This is also great if we do have a good extinguish ability. This clearly is good. I like that because it's too random. Resurrection with 2 cards, it can be very, very good. We need health, duplication. I think this is the way to go. Putting quick on you will be so helpful. There's a chance for multi-strike. Endless. That's not bad on this character. Trinkets. Plus 3 stacks of burnout each time. That is very good. When you summon the second unit, you gain... that's also nice. This might help us, because we do have quite a few morsels that we're summoning. I think we're going with that. And I would go a little bit cheeky and duplicate him. And we're removing 1 reform because we also have a consume reform that we've gotten. Alright, Penumbra here on the second floor, that's good. Put a little bit of this in here. Not the best card that we could have gotten with it. But it is a decent card. Morsel Master into that, and then we're putting our tank up there. Sure, I mean, we would still need to get the tank up there, but core idea is still to get the tank up there. One of you dies. We are still putting you there. Then thank you, and that'll help us for next turn. And a bit of extra stats. Always good. All right. Finally, we get the holdover cards that we need. Any card here that has debuff, I mean, he has burnout. Might as well completely remove that. Tank gets up there, and we're dishing out quite a bit of damage. Unfortunately, Penumbra is going to go down. Good, would love to resurrect Penumbra. Doesn't really happen here. And thankfully for the 252 attack, we're just slicing and dicing through them. That was a cheeky finish with these assassins. Really good cards they are. Imagine having multi-strike of on those. Bounty Stalker, that is. Cool. So we only have one combination left over for the card decks, and that would be Melting Remains into Umbra. So same combination, but the other way around. That's going to happen the next time. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good one, and see you all. Bye bye.